¿Qué onda, guys? This is Álvaro Riojas with another edition of Lucha por Lucha. My special guest today is none other than your favorite fortune teller, Fernie of Golden Mirror Fortunes.
Hello, Alvaro. I'm
¿Cómo
so
estás?
happy to be here. You can't imagine. It is so gorgeous. Always spending time with you and spending time with these wrestlers. So fun.
Fernie is always in the best of moods and always lights up a room wherever he goes. Me encanta.
Thank you. It's all the glitter.
We have a little bit of a similarity, him and I, as you can see.
We have lots of similarities. I just want to remind people that we are both from Star County.
That's right, yes.
We're like the same age.
Puro Star
We
County.
are Puro Star
We're
County.
90s kids.
We are. What?
90s kids.
I am a 2010s kid.
I
I was born
I was the
in
90s.
2007.
Oops,
I'm
yo ya estaba
17.
Yo ya estaba grande, yo estaba
Tú ya
haciendo-
estabas bien grande. Tú eres mi hermano mayor.
Yo estaba haciendo nada. Yo no estaba haciendo nada. Fernie, what do you love about your work, about the work that you do?
I really love helping people.
Sí.
And I, as most of you know, I was an educator for like most of my life. And being a teacher really allowed me to impact like students' lives and the lives of the adults around me and just make sure that everybody had like a community where they could go to. And my great-grandfather was a curandero in Rio Grande City.
Nice.
And his son, my great-uncle, was a curandero too. And my whole family just always instilled in me this idea that like if you have this gift, if you can do this, like your duty is to the community, your duty is to the people, your duty is to help those around you. And so my favorite part of being a fortune teller, other than being able to wear like fabulous outfits and be this ridiculous, is doing the work.
Yeah.
Like, when somebody comes to me and they've, been in the deepest of darkest of places and they don't know how to get out, and I can help get them out, like that just makes my whole day turn around. Or when somebody comes to me and they have this problem that there's really no solution for.
Yeah.
But, using my witchy powers, using the brujeria that I know, I'm able to give them like the light or the strength or the ability to overcome that or to change their fortune. That is just beyond anything that I could ever imagine being able to do growing up. So that's my favorite part.
That's very special, man. And you mentioned how you love that this job allows you to dress in flashy colors and be yourself. That's exactly what wrestlers love about being wrestlers, is that we can dress loud and be ourselves and no one can tell us otherwise. And we make people's days good. We've had people come to us to tell us, your shows have really been there for me. And I'm sure that you had conversations like that with your own clients as well.
I actually really want to just like name that for you in terms of like wrestling. I think wrestling does really impact people's lives. And I think especially what you all are doing with Fortuna Wrestling, like you're showing not just the Valley, but the world, like the specialness that we have here. And I can't tell you how many people just have come up to me and told me like, seeing what these wrestlers are doing, seeing like the theatricality, seeing like the chingazos, seeing all of this makes like the world a better place for like even if it's just that hour or for that month or until the next show. And I think those costumes, the way that these wrestlers interact with each other, the way that they interact with the crowd, it really helps people to just engage in such a joyful way with each other, which, I mean, you wouldn't think that violence would do,
Right.
but wrestling just really brings people together.
I think people understand what we're bringing to the table. This is sports entertainment, and people know what they're getting when they go to a Fortuna show. And I think that the shows that we've had, we've been able to really put in a good mix of entertainment with the athleticism, and even throw in some astrology in there with our official fortune teller, you, Fernie.
I love being your official fortune teller. It's my favorite thing. But yeah, like you all just bring this wide array of different references, different ways of like interacting with the world at large. Like I remember the Area 956 and just like thinking about like how like it was like science fiction. There were aliens, there was abductions. I was about to be like killed.
You were about to.
And it was just this fun show. And then like you turn and you pivot that immediately into like this show about Salinas,
Yes.
right? And so you're just able to like create this Fortunaverse, I'll call it,
Yes, I love that.
where like we're just able to experience all of these different aspects and facets that bring everybody to some level of like, oh, I know that what I'm going to be getting to when I get to a Fortuna show.
And you know what? I love the evolution of our favorite fortune teller, because our first show, you helped us out with the dance, and you helped us at the door también. You've been very helpful, like from the beginning, like to where we are now. You've been very hands-on, and I love that. Thank you so much. Pero you've evolved también, because as you mentioned, you come out, you do your baile de la buena suerte, right? And then for Area 956, which is our fourth show, you come out and you're meeting these guys for the very first time. I'm talking about Mokele and K-Jax, two huge dudes.
I remember their names.
Huge dudes from the San Antonio, Austin area who have never been here before. And they're towering over you. Like, you're in the ring, dude. You're already immersed in this Fortuna verse. Like, how does that feel for you? How do you fit in to Fortuna Texas Wrestling?
Yeah, I think that felt really great.
You weren't that scared?
I was terrified. I was shaking in my boots. It was like one of the funnest things I think I've ever done. And I think like I actually want to name that. I think like that is some of the fun and some of like the excitement that we bring to our shows. Like, you are seeing this like 6 foot tall, 250-pound man, like in a dress, dancing with a fan, and then he's also going to be attacked by 2 wrestlers who are pretending to abduct him so other 2 wrestlers can save him.
Yeah,
like this like little storyline. Like, where does that happen? And it's normalized, and it's made into this thing that I think people can just enjoy. And it's not like it's weird. It's not like it's played for laughs. I mean, it is funny, but it's not like it's like you're not making fun of me.
No.
You're like laughing with me, like we're having a good time. And I think like that's really what sets Fortuna apart, and what like has really allowed me to feel so safe and at home here. Because I mean, being a witch, being an astrologer, all of that is like one thing, but then you add being gay, and then you add being like femme onto all of this. And like to feel
it can be challenging, I'm sure.
I mean, let me tell you, girl, it is so challenging, but it's not challenging here.
Yeah.
You know, it's not challenging here. And I think, you know, like whatever's happening in the world, or whatever's happening in the news, or whatever's even happening outside of our doors, like I walk in here and I know that I'm loved, and I know that I'm taken care of. And I think that's what everybody feels. And I think that's because you all have done such a great job. I mean, we all have done, right?
Yeah.
We all have done. Yeah. Our family.
Yeah.
Has done a really great job of just being inclusive and diverse and accepting and really embracing everybody for who they are. And it is one of the most gorgeous things to see.
We love it. And it's always like leading up to the shows, we always feel overwhelmed and stressed. And then after the shows, we're talking for days, sometimes weeks, about how great it went and how this happened, how that happened, and this person said this, and did you see this video? This guy got a picture of that. Like, we always feel great afterwards. And I think that we like to give off what you will see at a Fortuna show is a reflection of what our bubble is like. And I mean, my wife and I, Mel, like we wanted to bring our creative ideas to life. And then we meet someone like you. Then we meet someone like Queen Killer Bee. We meet the wrestlers, right? We start putting these pieces together, and it's all happening organically. So having you be a part of our shows, again, since day one to where we are now, has been a blessing to see because of the evolution of Fernie, the character, Fernie, the persona, the personality. And I wanted to ask, what is it like? Because wrestling is all about chaos. It's very chaotic.
Yep.
What is the difference between, like, how does that differ from your regular readings and when you do readings here at Fortuna shows?
Yeah, you know, I'm going to say that it's not super different. No, I mean, like, I think I bring a commotion wherever I am. Those of you who have seen Wicked, I am a commotion too. I think it's just like, you know, it's fun.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna bring the party wherever it is. But I think like the thing that is different about these shows is just like the audience, right? And like the diversity of the audience. I think like here they're expecting like, you know, this theatricality. They're expecting like this bombastic nature. They're expecting all of this. And so like, I don't think I'm ever less than a 10, but at Fortuna, I can be like a 30. And like it's
and that's okay.
And it's perfect. Like it fits in. And I think like just being able to like fully explore every single aspect of my chaotic, like loud, brash energy. Where like, sometimes I have to be a little demure. I have to like, like take a little bit of a smaller step here and there because people, that's what they want. But here at the wrestling show, I am like able to explode in all of my jigglypuff realness, and I just love it.
Would you say that that moment with K-Jax and Mokele was your favorite moment, or is there something else that stands out for you?
I think every show has like a favorite moment, and I'll do like a little highlight reel, right?
Okay.
So like I think the first one, something that you mentioned was like being at the door, and I think like that first show we were all kind of like what is our role? What are we gonna do? Like how do we make this work? And I was like, okay, like I'm gonna put on my principal hat and my big girl shoes, and I am going to help however I can. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna be at the door. I'm gonna be walking people in. I'm gonna be the MC. I'm gonna be getting all of this, and it was like so fun. And then I remember me and your wife, we started this tradition where before every show we take a shot of tequila.
That's right. I've seen them.
And it was like right at the beginning, and it was like, this is what we're gonna do. This is how we're gonna do it, and it just flowed beautifully. I think from that show, I really did love having K-Jax and Mokele like just like all up on me. It was perfection. But my favorite part was actually seeing the Los Milky Ways coming out to their song. My heart melted. I was like, oh my God, these boys are here to save me.
Sabrina Carpenter. ¿Cómo se llama la song?
Was it Please, Please,
Anybody,
Please?
Anybody?
It was Please, Please, Please.
Please, please.
It
I
was
thought you were
Please,
asking for help. I was like, please, please,
No.
help him, somebody.
Hello, do you think this gay man doesn't know Sabrina Carpenter? I know her. Please, please, please. I was like, oh my God, like they're here for me. Oh my God, I'm gonna be saved. It was like the most
My heroes.
It really was. I have these two gorgeous men wanting to hurt me, and then I have these other two gorgeous men wanting to help me. Like, who knows what's going to happen here?
Man, which please.
Yes. And I think that was also the show where and this is something that I think like everybody should do one time in their life. I did something that I had been wanting to do since I was a little kid. Okay, so like I wasn't really born in 2007. I was born in whatever year. And I remember growing up in the 90s watching...
We'll edit that.
Whatever year. I remember watching Sailor Moon like growing up and like going home and like wanting to be Sailor Venus. And performing that song that day and like doing the entire dance just like I remember seeing it in the opening intro. My inner child was healed. I felt like I was able to give that back to him.
That's so nice.
It was gorgeous. So a favorite part of that one. And then the Salinas dance, I could not, with the purple dress, the big old feather fan, like just coming out, like rolling onto the stage, to bitty bitty bomb bomb, and then having it like with the guitar solo, with my fan. I will always remember it. So yeah, like I think there's just so many favorite moments, so many gorgeous moments that we've shared together on this fun little ring.
That's right. Are we ever going to see you in the ring in action?
I mean, I don't know that we can like put that onto this camera.
Well, I mean, those are called custom matches.
Oh,
we could make anything work.
If y'all want a custom
wanna
match,
book it.
My Instagram is Golden Mirror Fortunes.
We haven't gotten there yet. We haven't gotten there.
Sorry. I was just letting them know, like if they want a custom match,
a little teaser.
I know how to wrestle.
I will stretch you.
Thank you so much for the stretch. I think this has actually been a question that like has come up a few times because I mean like while I am very feminine and demure, I also like look like a big old man, right? And so like, thanks.
We're twins, you and I.
We are exactly. And so, ¿qué onda, raza?
¿Qué onda, güey?
¿Qué onda, güey? Si quema coque.
Si quema.
I can do it all. So I think like it would be really fun to perhaps one day, like, do like maybe a little flip and turn here and there.
I've got the perfect moment too. Que vengan alguien. Bueno, I'll do it. We'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about it later.
See, not in
please.
front of the fans.
No, but for OnlyFans, please. If you're wanting that custom match.
I only have one only fan, and that's my wife. She's
go.
my only fan.
And she is the most beautiful of fans.
Oh yes.
I mean, well, this is also a very beautiful fan.
That is a beautiful fan. I think the question is asked about you getting in the ring because that's a common question. If someone's involved in wrestling, we had Bronco 956 booked at our last event, anything for Salinas, and everybody was asking, is he going to fight? Who is he going to fight? What is he going to do? Little did we know he was going to turn his back on Quique Caballeros,
Ugh.
pero he's got to, he owes people answers. I don't know if he's going to be here for the next one, pero we've been making contact y de repente maybe he has something to say, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Allá él.
I mean, Kike is easy to turn your back to.
Se le hizo fácil.
Sorry, yes. Se le hizo fácil a él. Sorry.
A ver, Fernie, where do you see your career going next?
Well, I think this is like a really lovely question. I know exactly where my career is going. I am a fortune teller. I see myself as like the next Oprah, RuPaul, Walter Mercado.
Let's go.
You know,
Let's
like
go.
I want a talk show. I want to be on TV. I want to be reading your cards and reading your stars like across the nation. I want to take over. Like I think like there is such a beautiful space for like a very femme loud queer witch that can like, you know, read tarot and do astrology. And I think like we have been making the waves and making the right sort of like steps to do that. And so like I think the sky's the limit, and I really want to be Oprah, RuPaul, Walter Mercado, like squished into one with a little bit of Beyonce and Diana Ross, and just, you know, make the world my stage.
But le estás echando ganas, güey. You're putting in all the work, and it's, you know, yes, you're a fortune teller. That doesn't mean that you're going to sit down and let everything just fall on your lap, because that's not how it happens. Le estás echando ganas, and you're working towards these goals, so I know for a fact you're going to reach that. And you know that too.
I really appreciate that.
know that.
You know, hablando de ganas, when I was a teacher, when I was a principal, we always ended all of my classes and all of the days at school with my 4 favorite words, and they're con ganas, si ganas, which is exactly like my philosophy in life, right? And I think like this is actually like a really important philosophy for wrestling or for anything, right? Si les echas ganas, if you're doing the work, if you're putting in the effort, if you have it with enthusiasm, si ganas. Like you are going to win, you are going to be successful, and I think like as a fortune teller, as a wrestler, as whatever, like you are the one in control of your fate. You are the one in control of the match. You are the one in control of the ring. It's up to you to decide what steps you're going to take, what practice you're going to have, what work you're going to put in order to make things happen.
Yeah.
And there's no amount of magic, there's no amount of card reading, there's no amount of astrology that's going to change the amount of work that you do.
Okay. That's beautiful, man. And that leads me to think, like, if you can talk to your younger self about where you are in life now, what would that look like? What would you tell younger you?
Yeah, I think going back, you know, I'm getting a little emotional.
It's okay.
I think going back to what we've talked about, and I think like thinking of like that Sailor Moon little reference. I remember like the little boys making fun of me on the playground because I wanted to be Sailor Moon. I didn't want to be G.I. Joe. I didn't want to be Jason. I wanted to be Kimberly from the from the Power Rangers. And now I'm being celebrated and applauded for being those people. Now little Fernito is able to wear the heels, is able to wear the glitter, is able to wear those sparkly dresses and transform the world, you know, and make the world a more inclusive, more glittery, more gorgeous place. But not just for the world, but I mean selfishly also for me, right? Like I get to be who it is that I always wanted to be. And so I would definitely tell Fernito, like, it's gonna suck, you know, it's gonna hurt. Like, you know, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words also really hurt you. But it's gonna be worth it, and you're gonna be however old I am now, and you're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, that wasn't fun. Yeah. But it is now.
It was definitely a process that basically has made you who you are now, and the strength that you have, you couldn't have gone without those times that you were hurt. You've gone through it. You continue to go through it, and you're continuing to thrive in this world, this beautiful world of magic, the beautiful world of wrestling, and the real world outside these walls, too. I mean, I love it here. This is such a safe place. Cine El Rey is such a place of love and art and creativity. And I love that you've been a part of what we have done here at Fortuna, Texas Wrestling, Fernie. Thank you so much, man.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate you, and I love it. And I love working with you, and I love all the things that we do.
If you guys watch the show of Anything for Salinas, I thought it was really funny because it wasn't like part of the plan, pero Fernie y yo nos ponemos a bailar juntos. I look around, I was like, everyone's dancing. I was like, ni modo, Fernie, let's do it. Nos agarramos la mano, we start grooving. No me acuerdo la canción, era una de Bronco, creo, pero it was a
so
fun time. It was such a fun time.
Yeah.
Fernie, one last thing.
Yeah.
If you could give a toast to someone who has influenced you throughout your life, that has helped you get to where you are now,
Yeah, I'm gonna be really cheesy and really lame, and I'm gonna say you and Mel.
Thank you.
Like I can't imagine this past year of my life without like the two of you in it. I can't imagine like this last year of my life without like Fortuna wrestling or without being a wrestler. Like you don't know how many people will stop me on the street trying to kidnap me and tell me like, I saw you at this wrestling match. I want you in my house now. I'm actually, that is a story for later, but I've been almost kidnapped like 6 times in the past
Holy
year.
cow.
But like you, the two of you have changed my life forever, and you've changed it for the better, and you have changed it. And I like that right now when we're talking about like what I would tell my little inner child, like you all gave me the opportunity to be able to heal that part of my childhood. And so for that, like let's raise our little fist and let's toast to each other.
Toast.
Yes.
Salud.
Salud.
Thank you, Fernie.
Thank
And
you.
it's a beautiful thing. We started in February. We're in December now. We're leading into 2025. Algo para la gente, something for the people for 2025.
So let me tell you, I have been spending a lot of time writing horoscopes for 2025, and it's going to be an exciting year. All of the outer planets, which is like a big deal, are changing sign in 1 year, which means that the world is transforming and the world is going to become an even more active and exciting place. We're going to go into fire energy, we're going to go into air energy, so anything that you say, know that you have to have the willpower to make it happen, and it can.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Fernie, thank you so much. And where can people find you to book you for readings and things like that?
You know, if you want your little custom match that we were talking about earlier, like reach out to the two of us. But if you want like a fortune telling, or if you're looking for like a little way of making your life more magical, find me on Instagram. It's Golden Mirror Fortunes. You can also find me on TikTok, the same thing, Golden Mirror Fortunes, or email me at goldenmirrorfortunes@gmail.com.
All right. Well, thank you so much. From Cine del Rey, it's Fernie and Alvaro. Adios.
Adios. Os quiero mucho, mis amores.
All right.
Yay.
Thank you, Fernie.
Oh, that was so fun. I remember last year I had to do a interview in Spanish about the astrology, so I had to learn all of the planets' names.
that sucks.
I had to learn how to say retrogrado.
God.
So now I know how to do all astrology
so you're
in
just
Spanish.
practicing.
I was
chinga.
practicing, and I don't practice for you know me. I don't practice for anything.
Yeah.
A little bit higher.
Then Mercurio va a cambiar a retrógrado.
Retrógrado.
Esta semana.
I would have said retrogrado.
Well, maybe
Accent in the wrong place.
Maybe that's where it is. I don't know. This is what I saw.
That's what I said.
I think it's at the O. If I remember.
Retrogrado.
It's retrógrado.
Retrogrado. Los renegados.
Los regañados.
Los regañados. Los regañados del sur.